Hi, I'm Emily Epp, Manager of Communications at the Cariboo Regional District. This is today's video update for August the 21st. Joined here by Mike again today. Thanks, Mike.
Hi.
And before we get started, I just wanted to let you know about a couple public meetings that we're holding for the Cariboo Regional District residents. We have a meeting on Wednesday for the Nimple Lake community as well as the surrounding areas around Nimple Lake. That's at 1 p.m. on Wednesday at the Nimple Lake Community Hall. We also have a public meeting on Thursday for Area D residents. That's at the Wildfire Hall at 7 p.m. on Thursday. So you can check out our Facebook page for more details on both of those public meetings coming up. All right, Mike, I just wondered if you wanted to open up with a bit about the Plateau fire today.
I certainly do. Thanks, Emily. Today we know that the Plateau fire is almost 470,000 hectares in size. That is now the largest wildfire in the recorded history of British Columbia, the largest on record, records going back to about 1912. I raised that because I want people to understand how big and challenging that fire is for us. On its own, this fire at 470,000 hectares, without any of the other fires in the province tied in, would be the third worst fire season on record in the province since, again, 1912. So quite significant, and we have a lot of resources out there. We have on the northern half being run out of the Plateau complex, here just west of Quesnel, we have over 220 firefighters on the top half. Down in the bottom, we have approximately 200 as well. Lots of aircraft, lots of heavy equipment. We have seen some growth on the fire, and we're going to continue to see that. Obviously, it's large with lots of different fingers in it. Very challenging for us, but we're doing our best, and we're going to keep working on that. But again, largest fire in recorded history in British Columbia.
Wow. So I wondered if you, first I'll let you guys know that we have some recent updates around Green Lake. So for the Cariboo Regional District side, the north side of Green Lake, Sunday evening, the order in that area was downgraded to an alert. It was also expanded along Highway 24. For more details on that, please see our website, cariboord.ca. For the south side of Green Lake, that falls in the Thompson-Nicola Regional District. So any updates on that is posted at tnrd.ca. And Mike, if you want to just maybe explain a bit about the Elephant Hill fire down in that area.
Yeah, again, we've been talking about this one for a while. We know it's a large, challenging fire due to a little different terrain and a little heavier fuel type up in the north. It's been wind-driven in this direction for a while, but it has stayed within the control lines recently over the last few days, which allowed us to feel comfortable enough to make that recommendation. Having said that, it's still very close to Green Lake. Things could change. We will be talking to the Cariboo Regional District often and regularly like we do, so folks need to really pay close attention to that. And maybe I could just touch on a few of the other fires around, Emily. Certainly, I would like to talk about the Prouton Lakes fire. We know that the Prouton Lakes fire is now classified as under control, which is great news. Down here towards South Canim Lake, that fire is being held, so that's an upgrade in status due to the good work that our crews have been doing, and also because we've had a little more precipitation on the eastern side. And the Hawkins Lake fire here, showing good progress, still classified as out of control, but our crews are in there doing hard work. We would expect that to change very soon as well. The last thing I would mention is we do have a new fire started just down here in one of our troubling spots. We've talked a lot about the southeast portion of the Hanceville fire, which is still challenging for us. We're working hard to keep that fire out of the Farwell Canyon by working our containment lines in this area and putting extra contingency lines across the bottom edge. But we do have a new initial attack target down here. It's fire 763. We were using air tankers on it today. We expect to have good success with initial attack there, and that's why we've been talking about hitting these fires hard, hitting them fast, trying to keep them small at the beginning. So if folks saw aircraft out there today, that's likely what they were doing in that area.
Thanks, Mike. And then just wondered if you could kind of close up with a weather update for us.
Yeah, so for those folks that live around here, you know that you often are privy to some very nice, beautiful falls with warm, dry weather. We are, unfortunately for the fire side of business, we're looking at that again. We know that probably on Thursday we're going to see another system move through the area. Unfortunately, it's going to bring some more wind. Same pattern that I've been talking about for a while. A couple more days of warm weather. It's quite warm today, but by Thursday it's going to cool down, bring some wind across the region. That should move through later in the day Thursday. It will bring some precipitation again east of the Fraser River, not likely much out to the west. The winds will come from the south and then back from the west again. So beyond that, we do see a pattern of ridging forming, which means that we're going to get a high pressure system possibly building over the Cariboo Fire Center again, which could prolong our fire season. So on that note, just want to say thank you to all of the contract crews out there, all of the equipment operators again, all of the residents that are being challenged with their patients every day. We know this isn't easy. We know that fire season is dragging on and it could go a lot longer. So we're going to be working hard to brace ourselves for Thursday and the warm weather beyond, but that's what we're looking at going forward.
Thanks, Mike, and stay tuned for more updates tomorrow.